Hi, welcome to Mr. Knuckle's Woodshop. If you're one of my guitar subs, then unfortunately I'm not probably going to be making any more guitar videos. I might make the odd one here and there, but I've run my course as far as guitaring goes. I don't seem to be interested in it anymore, which is unfortunate because I used to love playing guitar and I used to love making these videos. But if you've subbed for my guitar, I apologize for bailing out on you, but I'm going to go in a different direction with this channel. So from now on, it's videos about workshop and woodworking. The first one is about how to save a few bucks if you buy a table saw that doesn't come with an overarm dust collector. And the second half of the video is about how to save a few bucks or make your dust collection more efficient if you're thinking about putting some dust collection in. All right? So one of my first purchases was this beautiful new SawStop table saw. A SawStop comes with that port ready to go, and it comes with this port, but it doesn't come with the piping to get you to your dust collection. That obviously is easy to set up. It's ready for 4-inch. This thing you can buy from SawStop for $400+ after taxes in Canada. An arm that comes off of this port and goes around and then comes back down and splits into this, and so you're collecting dust from both the top and the bottom. But I wasn't about to spend $400 on this arm, so I cobbled together this little thing, and you can see after the blast gate you just have to buy a Y or some sort of a splitter, and then buy the fittings and the hose that'll get you to there. You have to have this, and I'll show you why right now. So when I first bought the SawStop, I declined to buy the upper dust collection arm, and when I first put a couple boards through it, you can see how much dust comes out when you don't have a dust collector on the top. So it's pretty important you have one. Okay, this part of the video is about dust collection. For those of you who are thinking about getting some dust collection for your shop, I've got some tips that you might want to consider. Okay, so first of all, up there is a dust collector. More importantly, down here is a dust separator. And so if you don't want to be changing your bag constantly, then it's better to separate your chips out before they get to your actual dust collector. This part here is attached, or was attached to that part there. But unfortunately, I don't know why they would design it this way, but when you have a system that's hard plumbed in, it was a pain in the ass to try and lift that whole thing plus the lid while you removed the canister from underneath, and then you had to prop the whole thing up while the canister was being emptied. It was just this huge pain. And not to mention that canister is very small. That's a couple of passes of pine on the planer. And this thing would have been full, in no time had I been doing some serious planing. And so I would have had to constantly empty this little canister that came with the thing. So what I've done is I've made this box that fits quite specifically this big huge garbage can. The chips separate. Obviously there's a hole at the bottom of that thing, and it allows them just to fall, the chips to fall down into the garbage can. Just take the garbage can out and empty it. Nice and easy peasy. And one last thing, I'm not sure if this makes any sense, but I didn't make a hinged door. That whole thing just comes off and it's clamped on all three sides by those clamps. And of course there's some weather stripping in there. This is very important that this is really tight, obviously, so that no air can get through into the vacuum system, or it's not going to be as efficient. So in summation, this video is about saving a few dollars on an overarm dust collection that you have to have. It's very important, but it's also very expensive. With a little ingenuity and some time and effort, you can make your own. And about getting a nice, efficient, effective dust collection system for some of the tools in your shop. All right, there you go.